Hello there, Aries friends. Welcome to your end of November reading, November 18th through the 30th, here on my channel, Healing Tea Talk. My name is Myra. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And thank you so much for watching. Just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button because you're going to want to. I'm just saying. I appreciate you guys so much. For those of you who are part of my loyal Healing Tea tribe, I love you guys. Squeezes and smooches to you. Thank you so much for sticking and staying with me. Our channel is growing, and I say our because I couldn't do this without you. So our channel is growing by leaps and bounds, and I'm so grateful for you guys. The more we grow, the more I can give away and the more that I can do for you guys, okay? So Aries, with that being said, I just feel like there are some new, great, wonderful things on the horizon. Such good things. So I am going to, hold on, I gotta get that stable. That's my stand there. So I appreciate you dearly. We are going to get into your guidance for the next 2 weeks, the November wrap up here. I'm going to say a quick prayer and then we're going to get started, okay, guys? So, Father, thank you for my Aries friends, my fire starters. They start the zodiac and they are so full of life and energy. Thank you for everything they bring to the world. I pray for their peace, provision, and protection. Thank you, Archangel, Spirit Guides of the highest, most holy, divine order. Thank you, ancestors, and thank you, Jesus. Amen, Aries. All right, so we've got Hubba Hubba, which means that something good or somebody good with some big muscles and broad shoulders. That could be a girl too, right? It's coming towards you, Aries. It don't matter. It's going to feel good. It says, you know that dreamy look of deep, soulful love you've sometimes seen in the eyes of another as they gazed into your own. Expect a lot more of it. Ooh, love the universe. Yes, this is something so, so good. And then there isn't a soul on the planet who does not crave your approval, Aries. So this card is about there's someone, and I think they're different messages, right? So this is lots and lots of steamy love gazing into somebody's eyes, a lot more romance on deck for you. This is about deciding whether or not somebody is a friend or a foe, whether you're going to let love grow or not. It's like you're really maybe torn. Okay, so that's what that card is about. But you also got Pucker Up Buttercup, and I think these go together, and a big fat yeehaw. So there's somebody in your environment or soon to be in your environment, Aries, that lights your fire. All right, from the angel guidance deck is cleanse and detoxify, Aries. This is about definitely drinking more water, cleansing your soul, anything toxic, anything overdone, anything you're overdoing. Okay, it means pull back and clean your system out, clarify, clean, clarify, so you can see things real, real super clear. All righty. All right, Aries. So let's get into. I'm gonna pull one too from this romance, Nature's Whispers of Love deck. Okay. So let's see, Holy Spirit, do you have any other guidance for Aries out of this deck? If not, we'll just get started. Okay. And my attention is drawn to this new Spirit Animal Guide deck. So this is good too. I love it. It's great psychology, great personal growth and development deck. The author of this deck's name is Stephen D. Farmer. He has a PhD in psychology. I just love it. Very well balanced. Uses animal imagery to give you a sense of where you are right now. So I'll just take the one on top, which is Pueo. It is the Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now. So pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So your ancestors, pay close attention to those you have loved, relatives you have loved that have recently passed or passed on before you, maybe sending you signs. A lot of those signs can look like coins or feathers, but it can come in any form. So just be mindful of that. Okay. Overall energy for my Aries friends this final 2 weeks of November, the 18th through the 30th. Overall energy is the 8 of Swords. So Aries, this energy is feeling like you don't have many options, like your hands are tied. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that feels this way, or you could be feeling this way, like you don't have many options. But healing is coming to your situation. There's the star. That's the Aquarius card. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius that makes you feel like this, or this can also mean that healing is coming to your situation. Okay, what you are seeking is seeking you, and you may not see this true love coming. That's where this hubba hubba comes in. The Lover's card is a Gemini card, but it's also about what you're seeking and seeking you. And since there are blindfolds in this card, I just feel like you may not see this great connection and true love coming, but healing and love are on the way. Okay, what's the crossing energy for my Aries friends? Crossing energy. So what I'm also getting to for this, there isn't a soul who doesn't crave your approval, is there is someone who very much cares what you think. Aries, you may not think people care about what you think, or you may feel like someone doesn't care about being your friend, but that's not true. They do care. You just can't see it right now. Okay. All right. Crossing energy for my Aries friends. Crossing energy. Holy Spirit, for my beautiful Aries friends, please hit the like button, subscribe button, hit the notification bell. King of Swords. So this is about truth. Again, air energy in your chart. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, not Aquaria. We are still in a Mercury retrograde. Okay, so this is about approaching a situation with logic, okay, and not really feeling clear. And we are in a Mercury retrograde, which this could very much be about. Like, I can't see a solution very clearly, okay, although I think there is one very present, right? And it could have been something you've tried before. Alrighty. The Two of Pentacles also is about being very, very busy, and you can have your choice between two things. But I feel like whatever it is in your hands, like it's close to you, Aries, whatever it is you're trying to find a solution for, or whatever you're trying to manage. I feel like there's a solution pretty close and pretty present for you. The underlying energy is the Three of Swords here. So this is about being heartbroken, having a recent loss, feelings of hurt deeply as it relates to a family or home life situation. You can also have a lot of responsibility on you as well as it relates to your family life. Okay. Alrighty. So what is the recent past for my Aries friends? Recent past for my Aries friends. You know, I'm also getting you guys that love can make you, when you've been hurt, love can make you blind to things. Like the hurt could be so overwhelming, it could put you in this energy as well. Okay, your recent past is a Two of Swords, indecision here. Okay, and you can really not be sure about which direction to go in. This is when you're sort of traveling, but you're moving very, very quietly. Lots of air energy in your reading. Ten of Swords is feeling betrayed by something. Like you feel absolutely devastated, stabbed in the back, betrayed. I think that's why this not knowing whether a person in your past, whether they're a friend or a foe, is because you feel like in the past they betrayed you and you didn't see it coming, or you didn't want to see it. Okay, you would rather just move away from the drama and the conflict. Okay, but it's something that you are thinking about and pondering because there was a major loss here. Okay, I do think there's some persistence there. With some persistence, it can get back on track. All right, so lots of indecision, not seeing things clearly. We are in the middle of Mercury retrograde, Aries, and Neptune is still retrograde in Pisces until the 27th of November. Okay, so just keep those things in mind. Alrighty. I just think heartbreak keeps you from seeing things for what they are. Okay, the crowning energy of your reading is the Eight of Pentacles, which is being very focused on work, right? Things being very routine, but successful. Okay, so you could be just working a lot, doing what is comfortable and familiar because it's easy to be in autopilot. That's sort of what this can be too. Okay, but you are, and your defenses are up, Aries. This is about being sort of defensive, blocking off anything that you feel, standing your ground, but it's more a defense position. Okay. And so work for some of you could be just the way that you guard yourself. And in your near future is Temperance and the Nine of Cups. That's what this hubba hubba is all about. So I feel like, in your near future, you are going to have a restored sense of balance, the right amount of balance of patience and pleasure. Okay, this is wish fulfillment, so that is in your near future. You're going to get a resurrection of your passion again. With this devil card here, you could be dealing with a Capricorn that is coming towards you, or an Aquarius, or a Gemini, but three major arcana, okay, which is what you're seeking is seeking you, healing, what you've wished for and wanted is coming to pass. And I feel like that could also be your shadow energy as well. Like if you wanted something steamy and passionate, you can have that. Because this Temperance card, it's about having a balance, right? But there's passion, it's a fire and ice. And so if you've wanted something steamy and passionate, you absolutely can have that as well. Okay. Now, this is about this cleanse and detox card as well. So I do need to mention this, is that whatever it is, don't overdo it, Aries, because this means you will have to purge, cleanse, and detoxify. So if you overdo it, like if you're going to have sex with a lot of people, wear a condom, or sex with anybody, it's not your person, wear a condom. You see what I'm saying? Because you could end up having to cleanse and detoxify. Like you may have to take some Flagyl or amoxicillin or get a shot or some shit. So this is like, don't overdo it. Like you could really be feeling good. Like it's like what's coming to me too is when you have been in this energy and really sad and down, when things finally start going well, you start feeling more like yourself. Start feeling like, okay, things are going right again. You can almost overdo it on the rightness because you're so happy to feel better again that you overdo it and set yourself back for a second. So just, totally get feeling better, but just make sure you honor yourself. Okay. Honor yourself, honor your temple, honor your body. Don't overdo it. You deserve a happy time coming towards you, Aries, but try not to overindulge. Okay. Does that make sense? You guys want clarifiers? Do you? Huh? All right, so let's get some clarifiers for you, Aries. So I see a Nine of Cups here, clarifying the Eight of Swords. So your wish fulfillment is coming towards you. Okay. You don't see love coming towards you, but it is. Happy times. You're going to feel better. You are going to feel better. All righty. As it relates to the Emperor, happier times are on the way. Okay. The King of Swords, what is that? Crossing energy. Can we clarify the King of Swords, Holy Spirit, please? Clarifying the King of Swords. Okay, Five of Wands. This is about internal conflict or competition. Okay, that's your crossing energy. Yeah, there's some kind of new passion coming towards you. You're in conflict internally about it, I feel. This is a Cancer card, which is victory. This is also about travel. And this is your independence, Aries. So this is you. The Empress is you. Okay, so you are extremely, extremely independent, resourceful. But there's some conflict about travel, maybe a direction to go in as it relates to a passion, but you're in conflict with yourself about it. Or a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. What is this Three of Swords? Okay, Three of Swords, clarified by the Three of Swords. It's very deep loss, a very deep sense of loss and regret here. This Eight of Cups is being emotionally depleted. But right after Eight of Cups is a Nine of Cups. So you will eventually, you're full of emotion, all right? Full of emotion, could be regarding a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, and or a King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This is a deep, deep sense of loss that sends you into that Virgo energy here, the Hermit. It makes you go inward, okay? Lots of reflection on the past. Alrighty. Two of Swords, please, Holy Spirit, clarification on the Two of Swords. And I feel like if you did lose someone, that's why you got this little spirit guy. So if you see a lot of owls, whether it's like a pendant or a necklace or outside, it is your ancestors' way of letting you know that they are okay. They're guiding you. Okay. What is the Two of Swords? Two of Pentacles. So lots of twos in your reading, Aries. Lots of twos. You could be juggling between a fire sign and an air sign. Not sure who to pick, which direction to go in. Could be extremely busy, but somebody is going to be left out in the cold. And you could have left somebody out in the cold with this Five of Cups energy, but there is a brand new beginning and a new start. And you are going to get clarity on who to choose. You're probably going to pick by who has the most resources, though, from what I just saw at the bottom of the deck. So you could be making this decision based on logic and not love. What is this Eight of Pentacles, please, Holy Spirit? All right, the Emperor. Yeah, just working really, really hard on something. This is about resourcefulness. Definitely, you could have lost somebody in your life, a father figure, but somebody who meant a lot to you, an authority figure. I feel like it could also be about somebody at work as well. Like you could be competing for a position. Somebody is making a decision using logic. You do have the Temperance card again. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but what I'm showing here is a balance. It's your shadow and your sun side. This is balance being restored to a situation, Aries. Getting back to normal is what I'm getting. All right, and your outcome is the Princess of Pentacles here. So this is, the Princess of Pentacles is a rather entitled personality. Okay, she's a little spoiled, but successful. And here is an Ace of Swords. So I feel like somebody is going to speak their truth, speak their mind on a situation. Mercury does go direct in Scorpio in a couple of days. So you could get some very direct communication from a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus in the next couple of days. What is this Nine of Cups? The Devil card. You got the Devil card twice, Aries. I'm telling you, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Now, this could be a Capricorn coming back to you to tell you the truth about situation, a love interest, okay? But you got the Devil 2 times, which is really, really trying to encourage you not to overdo it. I feel like financially you are abundant in your money and your love. Like you're really going to start feeling more like yourself. Things are going to start getting better for you. Try not to overdo it, Aries. You're going to feel better, but just try not to overdo it. Any other guidance on this, lovers? So the Two of Swords came up again, which is being indecisive. Somebody I feel really does miss you terribly, and there is some kind of secret love interest. This is not open to everybody, Aries. Everybody doesn't know, but you are aware of some love interest. It is not. It's like a secret, right? All right. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to come clean. I don't see you making a decision by the end of the month, though. I don't. I think you are feeling good. You're glad to be feeling better. You're glad to be feeling good. Um, you're not letting anybody push you into making a decision just yet. I do see a tower moment coming though. So Aries, if you don't make a decision will be made, right? It may not come from you, but it's going to happen in due time. Okay? Not immediately, but it's going to happen soon. Okay? Tower moment coming, and there will be breakthrough. Alrighty, I don't think it's necessarily a bad tower because I do see an escalated level of commitment with somebody, which makes me feel like somebody is going to opt out as a choice for you, leaving you with a person that you're going to escalate a commitment with, but it will be just and it will be fair. Okay. All right, Aries. So I think you've got sufficient enough guidance. If you need a personal reading, the information will be in the description box below. I'm happy you guys are going to be feeling better. My condolences if you did lose someone. There's a death card here, which is about life being a major, major transformation. But you guys have a great ending. Just try not to overdo it, okay? All right. Love you, Aries. Take care. God bless.